Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Kid Chameleon on the Sega MEGADRIVE / Genesis depending on where you live, and if you've never played it before, it's basically a platform game, but it's a platformer with a bit of a difference. So at the start here you've got this menu screen, and if you just leave that then it'll actually go through the different suits you can have, so that's pretty cool. Then you've got the options, which the options are basically choose your controls and start one or two. It's not actually a co-op game or anything, you take turns, so I'm just telling you that now before you buy it thinking it's co-op. It's not. So basically the controls are like, obviously you've got jump, you've got run, and then you've got your special. Now the run button, you can choose to either have it where you run, so you hold it down to run, or you're constantly running and you hold it to slow down. So top left you've got the timer, which as I say you can get clocks and the likes, so you can, well, just clocks to be fair, so you can increase that. You've then got your energy just underneath that, and different suits have different energies, and that's pretty much the way you fill up your energy, by changing suits. You've then in the top right got the anchors or whatever they are, which are basically, I don't mean anchors as in ships, I mean anchs or anchors or whatever as in the relic and stuff like that. They're your extra lives and stuff. And then you've got the diamonds just underneath that, and the diamonds are the powers, because each suit has their own powers. And basically you've got the standard power, which you use the special button to do things, and this one here climbs. You've got a samurai who uses his sword. You've got a Jason Voorhees type guy from Friday the 13th, at least I hope it's that, and then he basically throws axes and stuff. You've got tanks and just all sorts of different mad things. So then you've got the diamonds. The diamonds between 20 and 49 take 20 to use, like that attack between 20 and 49, because there's two, there's also one between 50 and 99. The first one takes 20 to use, and it does things like, some things, well, you become invincible, some things you just like get a circle of diamonds to attack your enemies. You've then got the 50 and 99 ones, which again are just other things. You can get things like an extra piece of energy or an extra life, or you can just use it to create a wall of diamonds to attack enemies. So that's about pretty much that. And there's loads of different power-ups, but I can't go through them all because there's too many. And just it's the type of thing that are unique to the suits. So there's a lot to do when you change into the suits. But to be fair, without the suits, this would be a pretty bog standard platformer, because you do the same thing over and over again, and it's got over 100 levels. The worst part is there's no save, there's no password save or anything, so you've got to literally go through the entire game in one go, which is where the VC save comes in handy, because it's the type of game that after maybe 10 levels you might be sick, so you might want to switch it off and go back to it later on. It's the type of thing that I really wouldn't play the game on a Genesis or a Mega Drive or anything, but I'd play it on the VC. The only problem is, because there's no save or anything, it means that obviously if you get at the end of the game and you die, you've got to start again. The only good news is you don't play through all 100 and odd levels every time, because basically some of the levels are secret and the likes. You've got to use warp zones and just you've got to find them and stuff like that. So you pretty much, I believe it is that people seem to usually say to me that they usually do about 53, 54 levels every time they play it. So while it still is quite a lot, it's not as bad as say doing 100 levels and then all of a sudden die and then having to do them again. Which, as I say, while it sounds bad, it isn't as bad. But that's pretty much everything there is to say about the game, unfortunately. There's not really much else. So graphically, they're not too great, but they're not too bad. And musically, things, to be fair, are just very basic and the likes. So I'm going to shut up now and just let you have a little listen to them. So there we go, that was a bit of the music. As you could imagine though, because of 100 levels, the locations are always changing. You can go through like scary volcano type things, to underground waterways like this, where they're just really rocky and watery and stuff, to the garden type things that I was in. So that's pretty much that, and the suits are the only things that are really going to keep you sanity, because as I say, otherwise you're just going to be playing a lot of the same thing over and over again. So as I say, it's definitely the type of game that's enjoyed more with a VC save, thanks to moderation and the likes. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid, or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel, because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon 212, signing off.